really feel as if I'm being punished.
Because you're on the naughty
Because yeah, exactly. Are we being too loud? My name is Sarah. No, just kidding. My name is Sarah Jessica Parker, and I came here to WNYC today to talk to Leonard Lopate about a play I'm doing, which is only running for a few more weeks, sold out, with the great Blythe Danner. What have you read or seen over the past year, book, play, film, etc., that moved or inspired you? And in my typical fashion, I have a lot of answers. The first thing that came to mind was Belleville, which was a play I saw at the New York Theater Workshop, and there were just two remarkable performances. So good that I wrote long, lengthy letters, well, maybe not lengthy, but long and very affectionate letters to the two lead actors who I thought were extraordinary. Every front line for the past year, I have not been able to be quiet about the next morning. Always just some of the finest journalism you will find anywhere. There was a story about a man named Daryl Kelly in New York Magazine about 2 weeks ago, which was a deeply upsetting story about a man who is, I believe, wrongly accused of molesting his daughter, and it's a particularly upsetting story because everybody in it who made allegations has now recanted them, and they seem to be, liable, principled people, and he finds himself in this just unthinkable place, and it seems that he has no recourse. There was a story written by Rachel Aviv in the New Yorker about a woman who's lost custody of her son in California, a woman who came to this country and found herself sort of lost and without support and without a group of people around her that could be helpful, a country, ours, that didn't seem to understand who she was as a mother, as a woman. Another distressing story, there was a very upsetting story by Ariel Levy in the New Yorker also about being out of the country and losing her baby. The David Sedaris piece about his sister's suicide. I think what I'm trying to say is there was a lot of stories about loss this past year, and even recently, that I just have not been able to forget. And I think the last thing I'll say on that is the story of Avante Aquendo. And maybe it's because I'm a mother now, I don't know, but the stories of loss have been particularly affecting and upsetting, and but I don't want to really forget them. I'm kind of grateful to have them as part of my consciousness. Long answer to a short question. Oh, J. Smith Cameron as Juno in Juno and the Paycock. Unbelievable. It said, what are you listening to right now? And when I answered this question, I was, as always, listening to WNYC, which is what I do all day, every day, to the point of annoyance with my friends and family. Like, literally, every radio in the house is tuned. The minute we get in the car, got in the car yesterday with the kids, turned to WNYC. It's what I do. What's the last great book you read? I have two answers to this question, and I want to say that I read both these books before they were published, so I'm not a bandwagon jumper. Anthony Mara's A Constellation of Vital Phenomena, an unbelievable book from a first-time novelist. He's 27 years old. When I tell you the topic, it will sound rather dry. It's about 6 characters in a small village in Chechnya, kind of post-war and pre-war, as Chechnya goes. A remarkable debut novel, unbelievable novel by a 27-year-old writer who had actually never been to Chechnya when he wrote this book. And I encourage everyone to trust me on this. This is an amazing achievement and a deeply moving story about people who, though even living far away in a land we don't know, you will connect to and you will care about. And it will make you feel things for people that you didn't even know you were capable of feeling. Second one, The Goldfinch. There's not a day that I don't wake up that I don't think and wonder and worry about Theo, where he is, what is he doing, where is Theo Decker, how is he managing his life, has he found some contentment, is he okay with who he is, he made peace with the choices he made and what was thrust upon him. I think it is some of the most exciting and important writing in American modern fiction. Okay, moving on. What's one thing what's one thing you're a fan of that people might not expect? House Hunters International on House and Garden Television. Unbelievable, trust me on this. What's your favorite comfort food? Okay, this is really easy. Brownies, lentil stew with kielbasa, Brussels sprouts a la the Union Square Cookbook, roast chicken a la Sarah Jessica, and chocolate egg creams. The end.